Hi everybody, this is the Planet Earth here. Today we're going to be doing a speed test on Verizon, Sprint, and AT&T. The phones are 3 inches apart, so let's do some speed tests. I'm actually simultaneously recording my audio on all 3 phones at the same time. The one that is Verizon is a Samsung Galaxy S10. The one that is an AT&T is a Sony Xperia. And the one that is Sprint is an LG V50 5G phone, but there's no 5G in San Antonio as of this video. So now we're just going to go ahead and do a speed test first on the AT&T phone. Then the Verizon phone. And then the Sprint phone. Right now we're getting 52 megs on Verizon, 47 megs on AT&T, 23 megs on Sprint, and over 27 megabit upload speed with Verizon, 17 megabit upload speed with AT&T, and 2 megabit upload speed with Sprint. But that upload speed though with Verizon, damn, just boggles my mind that Verizon is so fast like that. Once again, we'll do a Sprint, Verizon, and AT&T at the same time. Getting 25 megabits per second on the Sprint. We're getting 55 megabits on Verizon and 34 megabits with AT&T. And these are all postpaid. They're all on each of their own servers. AT&T's on AT&T, Verizon's on Verizon, Sprint's on Sprint. Obviously, Sprint doesn't really do good in my area because they don't have good wall penetration. For some reason, if I go outside, I can get over 100 megabits with Sprint. So I'm kind of used to their slow data indoors type of speed. I don't really care, because once everything is confirmed with T-Mobile, this will be a thing of the past for the area that I'm in. And a lot of areas, actually. AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint. Here we go. Okay, this is the middle of the night, though, so this should be getting maximum speeds. It actually goes faster with Sprint. It just depends on what band it's on. But the upload speed with that Verizon, though, damn. 27 megabit upload speed. That's the fastest I've seen it in my area. That's weird. 19 megabit upload speed with AT&T. And of course, Sprint comes out and last with 3 megabit upload speed. However, with T-Mobile, the upload speed is just insanity. But I don't have a T-Mobile. I closed my T-Mobile postpaid account because I want to come from Sprint because I got the better deals for now. So, but for some reason, during the daytime, AT&T is just bleh. Like, it's bad. Like, you can't even pull down a megabit per second with AT&T during the daytime, but with Sprint, you can still pull down 15 megabits per second. With Verizon, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, it's always maxed out. No, not 55 megabits. You'll get like 20 to 25 megabits. But I live in I live in one of the only areas in the whole fucking city that have slowdowns on all 3 providers. It's sad. A lot of these areas, they get like 200 megabits during the daytime. But I just happen to live in an area where the speeds are not that great. But in general, I mean, the Sprint is actually doing pretty good, and I'm shocked because a lot of areas that I do speed tests in San Antonio, I'm pulling over 200 megabits per second with Sprint. It's comparable to the Verizon's speeds in some of these towers. AT&T pulls 200 megabits sometimes, but it's more often in just the bigger areas where there's more people. But once you get away from where all the people are at, it seems like AT&T doesn't really care about the speeds. They only give you like 50 to 60 megabits. But with Sprint, in all the areas that I've been in, it's more than 100 megabits per second, which is actually pretty impressive, considering that they're the cheapest company alive and they have terrible customer service. But Verizon obviously is going to stay on top forever at this point. You don't even need to be near a Verizon tower to get the same speeds. That's the best part of Verizon's low band spectrum, is you don't need to be near a tower to get good speeds. Like, I have 2 bars on my phone right now, and I'm getting 56 megabits per second and over 10 megabit upload speed. I have 2 bars of Sprint, and I'm only getting 21 megabits down and 4 megabits up. And I have 4 out of 5 bars with AT&T, and I'm only getting 33 megabits. You can tell AT&T is very congested in this area, even in the middle of the night. During the winter, though, it does seem like it was faster during the winter. I guess less people were using the networks. But Sprint, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's slow, but you're not going to be... Look at that, 70 megabits on Verizon with 2 bars. That's not even full bar action. And of course, Verizon kicks their ass, as usual. They have good penetration with the buildings, and you just cannot beat Verizon. That's amazing. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here. Sprint is the slowest in this area, but I'm telling you, if I go to another tower, it'll be impressively fast. So, depending on where you live, how many people you're living with, and the area of which you live in, Verizon may be faster, AT&T may be faster, or Sprint. But in general, I mean, once T-Mobile gets rid of, the slowness that Sprint is, just imagine how fast the Sprint speeds are going to be when it's midgetated over to T-Mobile, and the coverage is going to be insanity. With their GSM-based technology, once T-Mobile takes over, they're going to be comparable to AT&T and Verizon, so they'll all have good coverage, and for the most part. That's going to be shocking for Sprint. If they keep the name Sprint, but they turn it into a GSM-based company, I would be surprised, but I doubt it. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys for watching. Let me stop it on all 3 videos.